Hello students, I want to talk about the rules that we have slope, or those kinds of equations and rules that we find slope, or we will want to find an equation by a slope. Pay attention, here we have four types. One of them is m is equal to this, and the other one is an equation, the other one is an equation, and the last one is a general equation. Before those, we have to know their names. We should know their names. What are the name of these four types? Okay, before everything, you have to know my name, or you can find the other videos that I will publish on the YouTube. And also about this one, we have to know their names that we can find the rule or the equation that we want to use it. First one, in here we are going to find what? We are going to find slope. So this is name is slope equation, okay? So this is the rule for finding slope. Here we have what? We have two things, okay? We have two things. This is b and this is m. Except x and y, we have m and b. This b is y-intercept and this m is slope. So we name by those two, slope and a dash, intercept, form. Okay, sorry. We have slope and an intercept, so y-intercept. So we will name slope intercept form. It means we have slope and y-intercept. Okay. For the third one, we have two things again, y1 and m. y1 and x1 we are finding in a point. So m is a slope. So point and slope. Except those x and y, we have y1 and x1, this is a point, and m. So we name this by those two. The first one is point. The second one is slope. So point slope form. Okay, this is another form we name point slope form. This equation is named point slope form. This one, we took everything to one side. In the beginning x, in the middle y, and at the end the number without x and y. So this one we are using sometimes for finding distance. So we name this general rule. Okay, general rule or general form. Let's say not rule, general form. Okay, sometimes we need this. Okay, now you know their names, and you know that why they named those. Why they named this slope point for slope intercept form? Because we have slope and intercept. Why they name point slope form? Because we have point and slope. Okay, we need a point and slope. And after this, what do we need? We need to know that where should we use those kinds of forms. Look, for example, this one, where should we use? We should use when we have 2 points. Okay, when we have 2 points. To find what? What should what? To find, this is not 2 points, they are the same. To find slope between 2 points. To find slope between two points. If they didn't ask you and they gave you 2 points only, so you can find the slope. Here, where should we use? We can use this when we have a slope, okay, and y-intercept. Or we can find slope in an equation. Okay, for example, if we have an equation, the number in the front of x is the slope. Let's try an example. For example, y is equal to 4x minus 8. Okay, what is the slope in this equation? We can use this form. Why? Because this is not 2 points, this is equation. So the slope we use in this, think where is the place of the slope? This is the place of the slope, this is the place of the m, so slope is 4. Okay? What if we have a number here, let's say 3. So y must be alone. Pay attention, you can write two i's here. Put two i's here, it means pay attention. On the front of the y must be alone. So divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. So slope here is equal to 4 over 3 and y-intercept is equal to 8 over 3. Okay, this is we use when we want to find the slope in an equation, or we can find the equation if we have the slope and y-intercept. Okay, now let's go to the second one. Where should we use here? If we have a slope and a point, not y-intercept, a slope and a point, we can find the equation. Okay, or if they ask you to find equation, okay, to find equation, if they ask you find equation of a line that has a slope of, let's say, 8 and passes through a point, so you can use this form. Okay, where should we use this? We can use this for finding the distance. We need this rule in a distance and we will take this later. Okay, this is not so important now. Okay, but those are important. Where should we use? And what is the idea? How can we distinguish the form? Now, please, when you understand those, we have two problems. The problems are these. Sometimes if we have vertical or horizontal line, we can't use those two. Okay? Sorry. If we have vertical line, so we can say those kinds of rules or forms we can't use for vertical line or horizontal line, except vertical and horizontal line, except vertical and horizontal line. Why? Because already we can find the slope of horizontal as 0 and the vertical is undefined. Okay, and the equations are so easy, we don't need those. Okay, we will take about the equations of these in the examples. Okay guys, hope you understand this very well. Let me explain this. I'm sure you are not waiting for me till the examples. How can I find the equation of a line that has a slope, or let's say passing through, let's say this is 2 and 3, okay? Find the equation of a line that passing through 2 and 3 and it is a horizontal. That's so easy, guys. This red line is passing through which intercept? X-intercept or X-intercept or Y-intercept? It's passing through Y-intercept. So we can say Y is equal to, this is X, this is Y, 3. If we have a line here, we have a point, let's say here, this is -1 and 3, okay? So the line is passing through this point and it is vertical. What is the slope? Slope is undefined. Slope for this one is equal to 0. Slope for this one is undefined because this is too high. When you throw something, it will immediately goes to down without any slope, okay, without any it's uncountable slope, okay, that's too goes too faster and faster, okay. So here the slope is undefined, but here guys, here we said equation is the line is passing through x-axis, so we will say x, the equation is x is equal to, this is x and this is y, minus 1. So don't use those for horizontal and vertical lines, okay. This is all about the slopes of a line. Be careful, this year you have two types of slopes. One of them, slope in a straight line. Those rules are talking about the straight line, and we will have derivatives. For example, what is the slope in a bending shape or in a curve? Okay, we will talk about this later. This is we will use derivatives and other kinds of rules. Okay, hope you understand this very well.